Why can I never get this? I can never get these right. It's these. As long as I don't knock it over like I did yesterday. Yesterday's went down. See, that's squinty. That drives me insane, that. That looks good. I'm going to fix my hair while we're on. While I'm talking. Why is it squinty? There, that'll do. I better leave it alone. I better leave it alone. Right, where's all my stuff? Where is my brush? I'll put my brush and I'll get my hair up in a bobble. Do you know what I'll do first? I'll get the chat up. Listen. I've not got the wee fella till 12 o'clock today, so that's how I'm able to come on live and talk to you, so that's good. I'll show you. I've got all these wee toys all sitting out. I can't wait to get them today. I'm going to be in the tent. I'm not even going to lie about it. I'm going to be in that tent today, playing. I'm going to be playing in the tent with the dino noises. And if my Saila comes in, I'll need to do my Marilyn Monroe, of course. I need to do a bit of Marilyn. Let me get the chat. There's the chat up. Got the chat, live chat. There, we're cooking with gas. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Let me get my hair up because it's a hot mess, so it is. So we'll get the hair up. That's what I'll do. Let me see. That'll do. That'll do. It's probably a hot mess, but anyway. Caroline, good morning. Caroline, how are you? I've been thinking about you. I love your new tattoo. Your new tattoo is awesome. It's very patriotic as well. Why is this like that? What the hell have I done to this selfie stick thing? What the hell have I done to it? This is your house. What have I done? Have I broke it? What the hell? What have I done? Wait a minute here. I don't know what I've done to your house. There, is that better? Not really. Oh, I don't know what I've done to your house. Many houses have I bought yous now. About 10. I keep breaking them. I keep breaking them. Anyway, I want to come on and thank yous all. Oh, Carolyn, well, I'm going to give you a birthday Marilyn Monroe because I won't. Will it be on tomorrow? I will be. No, Carolyn, I'll do it tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow, but it'll be later. It'll be in the afternoon. I'll be on and I will sing you your happy birthday. It's Celia's birthday today, so I'm going to be singing her Marilyn Monroe happy birthday. Hopefully she comes in. Hopefully she'll come in and I can do that. But I want to thank you all for all the help that you have gave my daughter. It means the absolute world to me. She means the world to me and my grandson. And a lot of you have bought things from our wish list and sent her money even. So thank you so much to everybody. And Manda's she's blown away, so she is, with the amount of love that you have gave her. And I'm sure she'll come on one day and thank you all in person for your help and everything. So thank you all very much. I keep saying it, I've got the best friends in the world. I know everybody says that, but it's true. Absolutely. Look, even when I was out my face in the ambulance, remember that? Remember when I busted my leg, right? And I went in the ambulance and they gave me some special medicine. Remember that? And I love yous. I was talking about yous there. So even the truth comes out when you're on that kind of medication. You know what I'm saying? And I was loving on yous. Too much. I'm like a Saturday. I do. I love yous all too much on the Saturday. You know what I'm like though, so see if I start that nonsense with you, just go, right, okay, Linda, I'll speak to you tomorrow, and then I'll give you the usual text that I've got to send. It's usually gentlemen. Now and again it's been ladies, but it's usually guys. I've got to, look, I'm sorry for my behaviour last night, you know what I mean? I'm a lover when I'm having a wee drink. You know, I'm not an angry drunk. I'm the exact opposite. I just love everybody. Oh, oh, Carolyn, I'm so glad that we've all came through for you as well. This is a problem shared is a problem solved, they say, but I don't think some problems are ever solved. But people can help, especially in your circumstance, Carolyn. People can help with kind words and prayers and thoughts and things like that. And this wee community that we have got is so amazing and loving and caring and thoughtful, and everybody looks out for everybody else. Some chats I go into and I'm like, wow, this is pure toxic. I swear, sometimes I go into people's chat, which I probably shouldn't because it triggers me at times. It's usually like drama stuff, like that lady I was talking about yesterday that went into a cancer hospital for kids. Not, she never had any kids in there, nor did she know any kids or families in there. She just wanted to go in there to have her lunch in the cafeteria, right? So that triggered the absolute life out of me. That so in other chats, and it's just toxic, absolute toxic. And then I come in here, and it's a beautiful, wee, happy, safe zone for us all. Now and again, we get some trolls. Milk, good morning to you, lovely Milk. Thank you so much for coming in the chat today. Thank you for coming in the chat today to talk to me. Yeah, so no space club tonight because I'm babysitting. I've got the, oh geez, wait a show you. Wait to show you this. Look, I've got things all set out there. Look at that. I'm going to be in that tent today. And no doubt next week when I am having a flavour and you'll be in it as well. We'll all be in the tent. I'm going to have you in the tent with me. We're all going to be having a wee camping thing. What have I done to this? Right, I'm going to need to prop these up a bit here. I don't know what I've done to your house. I've obviously broke it or something. There we go. So I hope the wee fella, I think he will. I think he'll like it. So I'm just going to let him crawl for there over and see what he does. And I'll take a wee video for Amanda. And then tonight I've got him overnight. So he'll be going for his bath in the big bath. And the duckies will be in. There'll be a lot of splashing, no doubt. And then, you know, he's such a good boy. He really is. And I'm excited to have him overnight again. And then on Sundays, I say it's his birthday. And we're going to it's a place called Adventure Planet. Adventure Planet. And it's like it's like a soft play area that's got like the chutes and the ball pits. And oh, there's balls in the tent now. I've got balls in the tent. I got 100. It doesn't look like 100, but I got 100. I think that's probably enough. I mean, I could get another 100 for it, but maybe that's just too many. No doubt when he starts playing with them, Poppy will be away with one. She'll be away with one. She'll think it's like a toy. But yes, so I'm going to, if Saila's not on in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to burst out happy birthday to her because I wouldn't want to miss her wee birthday. And Carolyn, I'll give you a happy birthday tomorrow. Well, I won't have my makeup on. No, I won't have my makeup on tomorrow. I'll just be like normal, like this. I'll bust out the red lipstick though tomorrow, Carolyn, for you. My Marilyn lipstick. I'll burst that out. So yesterday again, I don't know if this is the same as yours, but with me, I got a text from my pharmacist saying, your prescription's ready. And I'm thinking, good, because usually when I go, my prescription is never ready and I've got to come back and it really annoys me. So it says, your prescription's ready. So I goes away down to get it. I'm putting on the American Cream if you are interested. It's solid perfume blush. It's beautiful. So I went away down to get it. And she's typing and she was like that. And I don't see it. I says, look, I got a text saying my prescription was ready. All right. So she shouts to him, then she went, oh, there's items not in. And I was like, I could have swore. There's items not in. They'll be in tomorrow, the items. I thought, but why did they send me a text today? So the morning after I drop the grandson off, I'm going to need to go back to the chemist. I don't know about you, but see, if my prescriptions are in, it's like I've won the bloody lottery. And it's not just me, because there's people in the chemist going, where's my prescription? They're never there. But here, this is the thing, right? This is the weird thing. It's a chemist. It's got prescriptions, you can see them all. It's got a person that does the prescriptions, right? It's all the prescriptions. But yet, they send the prescriptions off-site to get made up somewhere else and then brought back. What's that about? What the? Are they getting a wee bung? Is that what that's? Is that? Because that's the only thing I can think of why they would do that. They send the prescriptions off-site. Now, they've got all the stuff there off-site to get done and then brought back again. I don't know what the hell's happening with that bloody place. But it's everybody in my area, Carolyn, we're all the same, probably the same as you, because you're not that far away from me. It's terrible. And there's people, do you know there was someone that had to go around all the chemists to get insulin. No, that's a pretty serious thing. If you've got to get injected with insulin, that's like a life-threatening thing if you don't get your insulin. Had to go about all the shops, all the chemists to try and get insulin. There was no insulin. I don't know what's happening these days, but the world's effed up. It's crazy. It's what's going on. Craziness. And also the poor people in Turkey. My heart is broke watching that. You're probably all aware of the horrendous earthquake that's happened in Turkey, and the scenes that we're seeing now with people getting and kids pulled for the rubble. I can't even imagine how traumatising that must be for everybody over there. But again, this is the kind of things that's happening in the world. And our news is talking about what Posh Spice is wearing. About Posh Spice's dress and stuff. What? There's really serious stuff happening in the world. And we're getting that the Princess of Wales was doing head, shoulders, knees and toes or something. That's what we're getting for bloody news. Keep that off the news channel, keep that on the entertainment channel, why don't you? Give us the news about these poor people in Turkey and stuff. It annoys me, I get annoyed. That's how I can't watch the news much because I really do get annoyed with it. Or it triggers me. I get triggered and I have nightmares sometimes. See if I read things like that about like if I'm watching the earthquake and stuff, I'll have nightmares about it. That's terrible, Carolyn. It was my son's partner. He was going about hunting for his insulin. Couldn't get his insulin anywhere. Hunting about all the chemists to get bloody insulin. No, you don't mess about with that kind of stuff. That's not something that I can get it next week. That's not something like that. Insulin, you need it now. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's happening. The chemists, the doctors, the hospitals. It is absolutely, and the government come out and say, "There's nothing wrong with the hospitals." Oh really? Oh well, why don't you go private then? Don't go private in the future. Use the NHS. See if you need an operation, go on the waiting list like everybody else and see if the NHS. And it's not the doctors and nurses' fault. Excuse me. It's not the doctors and nurses' fault. They're under some kind of stress at the moment. And they do a great job. I mean, they work their socks off. So and I've got mad respect for doctors and nurses and stuff. So it's no them, and their work conditions are bad, and they deserve a bloody pay rise. See, instead of the politicians down south getting the pay rises, why not give it to the people that matter, the people that are working 24-hour shifts in hospitals and stuff like that? How about that? I don't know why. Greed. I do know why. I was going to say I don't know why they do it, but I do. It's greed. It's greed. They've got all this money, but do you know they actually get the more they want? What is that about? What's that? They can't be rich enough. They can't. They've got millions of pounds, and that's still no good enough. What does that tell you about their actual life? Right. This is why there's a saying: money is the root of all evil. Right, is a saying, and I believe it. I believe it, and I believe that's where this saying comes from. No matter how much money they've got, they still want more. Most of us are just happy if our bills are paid, and if we've got food, um, and petrol for our car, etc. Most of us are happy with that. You know what I mean? But these people, they just don't live in the same world as the rest of us. They don't. And as I say, and I can't remember where I heard it from. It was years ago I'd heard this, but it was one of the politicians or something like that. That's kid was asking about homeless people and things like that, and they turned round and said to their kid, "That's what they want. They choose to live like that. That's what they want. Don't feel sorry for them, because." They want to live like that. That's how they want to live. So don't be feeling sorry for the homeless people, because they choose that. That's what they choose. Absolute bullcrap. So then that kid's going away thinking they want to live like that, so they do. In actual fact, look, things need to change. I can see a revolution or something. I can see the UK going absolutely tonto. I can see it. Or I've told you before, Carolyn. Catherine, good morning. Carolyn, be careful as well, because round about our area there's an awful lot of break-ins happening. I don't know if you've heard about this, but there's a lot of houses getting broken into at the moment. People are desperate. People are desperate for cash. Um, and they'll say, oh, it's for drugs and stuff like that. Maybe some of it's for drugs, but some of it's because people can't afford heating in their houses, food, clothes, they can't afford that. So there's people going out and breaking into your house. And there was someone had said, what they're doing, Carolyn, is see if you leave your front door keys in, they're getting a magnet or some kind of tool, and they can put it in the outside your lock and turn it and open your front door. So don't leave your keys in your door or anything like that. Just try and be safe. Make sure your windows are shut at night when you're going to your bed. I mean, I've got they too. I've got Poppy and Mr. Mikey. Nobody gets near this house without them knowing. That's the thing about wee Jack Russells, is nobody gets near my house without me knowing about it. But it's dangerous times. It's dangerous times. Even if you're outside, put your bag over don't hold your bag like that. Put it over your head. I know it's Catherine. It's bleak. It's really bad here. People are struggling. As I've said before, I lived through the Maggie Thatcher days. I was only a wee girl, but I still lived through that. That's when the miners were striking and all this kind of stuff. And, people were in the picket line and folk were starving and things like that. And it's worse than that now. Carolyn, good, I'm glad to hear that you've got big doggos. You need to send me a picture of your doggies. You need to send me a wee picture, because I'd like to see them. Catherine, people are desperate. This is the thing. People are desperate. You'll get folks saying that it's all people, the break-ins and now it's just folk mad with the drugs. No, it's people, normal people that are taking these kind of risks and doing things they would never normally do, because their families are desperate for food, clothing, heating. People are dying. My mum's sitting with a coat on. My mum's a wee pensioner. She's not in the best of health, sitting with a coat on, frightened to put her heating. I can't even remember the country being as bad as this. This is it, Catherine. They've no idea what reality is. They think that people, as I say, homeless folk, want to live like that. Do you know what? I don't want to live in a nice house, a nice warm house, and have cosy baths and things like that. I'm going to have a wee peek here at Carolyn's doggies. Oh my God, they are the cutest. Look at those angel cakes. Ah, they're lovely. Oh, they're beautiful doggies. I love your doggies. They're so cute. Thank you for sharing them with me, Carolyn. That's lovely. They're so cute. I love looking at pictures of dogs. Or cats, I don't mind. I got away with saying the C word. The C word is like a swear word in this house. C-A-T. Now, I didn't train my dogs not to like C-A-Ts. They just don't like them. Heather Marshall, good morning, my favourite ladies in Vegas. How are yous? Oh my goodness. They've all got good names as well, Carolyn. I see the wee names popping up there. How are my ladies in Vegas? How are yous? How's the babies? How's the babies? How are they doing? They've 3 cats. Oh, they're so cute. See the wee toy, Flashy's a bit like that. She's a bit worried about it. Flashy's an older kitty though. And that wee butterfly thing. Maybe she'll get used to it. She might get used to it. But you know what great toy she's got? I don't know if yous have got this for the babies. It's a fish. And you can charge it up on your laptop or anything, and it flaps. Oh, she loves that toy. She loves that. She grabs it and she lies on her back and she gets right into it. She kills that fish like good girl. Good girl killing that vicious fishy. Do you, Catherine? See, I love all animals. The only animals that I do not... A snake toy. Cool. The only animals I don't like is wasps. Well, I'm not a fan of earwigs either. Do yous all have earwigs? Heather, do yous have earwigs? Not in your house or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Outside. I'm not saying it's your house. Is your house riddled with earwigs? No, outside. Is there any earwigs? Oh, I know, Heather and Marshall. It would be awesome. It would be a dream because I feel the pining to get back to the USA. That's where my heart is there. My heart is in the USA. Yeah, we don't want earwigs in your ear. Oh, listen, then give you a nasty nip. My mum had an earwig stuck on her toe one time. She was at the fridge. This was in our old house, the house I grew up. And she was and I heard her scream and went in. And she was shaking her foot and there was an earwig pinned right on her big toe. There's pincher bugs. We call them earwigs. They're nasty. I don't like them and wasps get straight up zapped. They don't even get the humane catcher. No, because they sting the bees and stuff, and we need to, although I'm still frightened of the bees, I'm trying to be good with the bees. You know, I would never kill a bee. They get humanely catched, but wasps, they get it. Oh, there's my dad messaging me. Oh, I know, Catherine, the missing mum. What do you think's happened to her? Yeah, Heather, it's amazing. Do you know, it's the same here. I mean, just 10 minutes for me. They talk different. They don't talk Glaswegian. They talk Chukter, we call it, and they call us Ouija's. And they kind of sing when they talk. And they say, Ken. That means yes. I ken what you mean, they say. That means I know what you mean. So just 10 minutes away from me, they talk different. Catherine, what do you think happened to the mum? There's a lady that went out with her dog. She was out with her dog, wasn't she? And she disappeared. Disappeared for the face of the earth, this lady. Nobody can find her. I'm suspicious of the partner. I'm always suspicious of the partner. See me watching like true crime documentaries and trials and stuff like that. I'm always a bit suspicious of the partner. I wonder if they've done lie detector tests. But I hope they find her. I hope she's just wandered off. See, this is I wonder if we'll ever find out. I wonder if we'll ever find out. I hope she turns up all right, the woman. I hope she turns up all right. And then, did you hear, Kathleen, as well, about headmistress headmistress in one of these posh like boarding places. It's like £42,000 a year to send your kid. One of they kind of places. The head teacher was found dead with her husband and their wee daughter. The three of them dead. With I think it was shotgun or something like that, some kind of gun. So, and they're saying they're not looking at anybody else. So I'm thinking it must have been the man that's went mental. Yeah, he done it. That's so. It's listen. The UK at the now is absolute. I don't know what the hell's happening. It's frightening what it is. It's frightening that the stuff that's going on. It's going to end up. People are going to storm government or something. I don't know what's going to happen. But then you take it into perspective of what's happening in Turkey the now, and you see what's happening in Turkey, and then all of my problems seem to be nothing when I think about what's happening there. The world has gone absolutely off its nut. Carolyn, thank you so much for coming in, and I will see you tomorrow, and I'll sing you your happy birthday tomorrow. Which reminds me, let me sing happy birthday to my beautiful Saila. I know she's not in, but it's her wee birthday today. So let me sing happy birthday. There she is. To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, beautiful Saila. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my beautiful Celia. I hope you have the most awesome day and you're at the pool. What a beautiful place to be in your birthday at the pool. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm in the wrong. I'm doing the wrong thing. I should be doing that. A Marilyn Monroe impression for a living. Wouldn't they be disappointed though? see, see if you were in a big swanky hotel and you were like, we're going to have a Marilyn Monroe look-alike, eh? And I was to turn up. Here, I'm her. What do you mean you're her? But birthday. I'd be getting kicked out. They'd be dead disappointed. That'd be their night ruined with me turning up. But listen, see, I can relax you off. He's well wanting to go out there and close your eyes. I know. Oh. MD's birthday in here. MD's birthday. I can do that. Oh, Marilyn. Oh, I've got Heather Marshall. Such a crush on Marilyn. Loved her all my life. Even before I knew that, well, I was bisexual, but I don't even like to use that word because I just love who I love, kind of thing, you know. But good morning, good morning. I remember thinking as a wee girl, I would love to marry her. You know, Marilyn Monroe, because she was so beautiful. Oh, Catherine, she's getting on a lot better now. And everybody yesterday, people have been sending her things on her wish list and sending her money and things like that. And she's blown away with the can I say it? Generosity of everyone. And oh, did you, Heather? Heather, I do know that Hugh Hefner, he's above Marilyn, and he was buried face down so that he can always look at Marilyn. And I'm like, yeah, jammy git. She was just gorgeous, Pip, but she was just beautiful. And she was intelligent and funny and all the rest of it. But you know what? She had a big mouth and she ended up saying the wrong things. Not for 1 second, I believe that she committed suicide. Not for 1 minute. She was going about talking about the Kennedys and stuff like that and going to spill secrets and the next thing, you know, it's kind of like the Princess Diana thing. I don't think we all, I think I know what we all think about that death as well. Sometimes when people say too much, and that was her downfall. She'd say, and she She was going out with the two. She was going out with the two Kennedys. She was going out with Bobby. Was it Bobby Kennedy and JFK? She was seen and stuff. And she stayed in a bungalow, and I'm staying in a bungalow. There's so many things that's similar to us. I know, Catherine. See, once she gets some things in her house. She went for a bath. God, my heart breaks. She went for a wee bath the other day, and I brung the grandson down here, and she sent me pictures of her bathtub with all her bubble bath and stuff in it. And when I went back up to collect her, she said, "Mum," she says, "even though I've not got anything in this house," she says, "when I came out the bath, it felt like home." I was like, I'm going to cry. It was like my heart was breaking for her. But it's a gorgeous wee place. It's really, really beautiful. And the grandson's got his own bedroom. It's not that big a room, but still, it's his own wee bedroom. And it's going to have dinos in it, of course, because we need to get the kids into dinosaurs because we've all had dinosaur tattoos done. Pip, I am Marilyn reincarnated. I'm Marilyn reincarnated. Do you know, Catherine, we've already got an extension of his playroom. Do you know what it's called? My house. Look, Pip, wait till you see what's going on here. Look at this. This is, I've got him overnight today. That's what I've got for his Christmas, his farm and his play tree over there. And there's balls in the ball pit. I had you in the ball pit this morning. And I'll be in the ball pit again, no doubt. I'll be in the ball pit this afternoon when I've got him. Aye, the extension of his playroom is my house. But do you know, I don't even get, see, as long as he's happy, that's the main thing. I remember I used to have snow globes in Africa and all that. So get that out, get the snow globes away. Amazon, Pip, got it on Amazon. And in fact, Pip, I'm going to take you in it, right? Let's go in it. Let's go in the plate it. Let's see, I told you something if he's in the tent. This will be the second time. Right, we're going in it. Let's go in. Right, we're in it. Look, see, I've got balls in it. And there's this wee switch. Wait till I show you. See, I'm hoping that it's not too scary. It's quite a big tent, isn't it? So he's got some, that's 100 balls, but listen, that'll do. That'll do. So there we are. I'm going to be spending my day in there. I'm going to be playing in the tent. So that's what his granny got me anyway. I'm sure he'll get a lot of other goodies. But that's, see, as long as he's happy, that's the main thing for me. That's all I want. And I'm going to enjoy playing with all these toys. I don't know how many times I've been sitting playing with something. And he's been away. Do you want to see his new favourite toy? Hold on. Right, he's got all these toys in his granny's. He's got all that. Wait till I show you what he absolutely loves to play with. This is what he loves. The cap's nice and tight. Yeah. This is one of his favourite toys. An empty bottle with some rice in it. So, it just shows you. But he likes to shake it and stuff, so. But I'm like, my God, son, you've got all this stuff that Santa bought you, big farms and look, because look, see there, look, that's his car thing up there. That's his garage, and then we've got a farm there, and then this wee tree. This I'm a bit worried about, no worried, but the apples are a wee bit small in it, so I'm not sure about giving them that now. Inside these wee houses there's animals, so, and we've got over there, we've got dinos over. Look, this is my house. don't care. As long as he's happy, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. But he loves that. He loves just a bottle with some rice in it. He loves to play with that. Yeah, Pip, they've got, oh God, what was that? I mean, I showed you yesterday. They've got other ones that, I think one of them's sea animals. I think one of them's sea animals, Pip. And they've got the wee button inside that you can press and make noises. I'm just hoping that dino noise isn't too scary for him. I know. And, he comes to his grannies, and I want him to have fun. That's the main thing. Fun. And I was saying to Pip, I've been watching In the Night Garden. Like, this is the other day was the first time I'd seen In the Night Garden. And I'm sitting here watching it like that. And I can feel brain cells just dying in my head like this. There's things called the Iggle Piggle and the Nonky Noo. And I'm going, what the hell? What? And I'm thinking to myself, somebody's on acid. I'm thinking somebody's been on acid while they've been doing it. The Nonky Noo's coming to collect Upsy Daisy and stuff like that. I'm going to bloody Nonky Noo. What the hell's a Nonky Noo? And do you know what? And I'm like, I'm thinking back to the day of the Magic Roundabout. I don't know how many of yous are my age, but back in the day, there was a kids program called the Magic Roundabout, and it was all to do with drugs. We didn't know it at the time though. There was a hippie dog. There was a dog called Dougal, and he had like flowers and all that on him. And he'd be going, "Peace, man, peace," like that. He was like the stoner, right? He was like, "Peace, man." He was like the hippie dog. And then there was a thing called Zebedee that was on a spring that used to bounce about the place like that. He was obviously on, I don't know, he was on some kind of other narcotic. But that's what it was about. It was all about. And it wasn't until we were older that we were like, hold on a minute, a Magic Roundabout. What was it? Chasing dragons and stuff like that. I'm kind of wondering about that now. The stuff they used to do back in my day is like, Jesus, I had no idea. Well, that's the kind of vibes I was getting off that. I was like, Nonky Noo? What the hell's a Nonky Noo? Oh, aye, a Niggle Piggle, an Upsy Daisy. I know that's why it was magic. The Magic Roundabout. They were all out their face, all these cartoon characters. Were all absolutely blazing in some kind of thing. And somebody's obviously had a lot of thought in it. Oh, we'll have a stoner dog, and then Zebedee, he's on some kind of speed or something like that. That's what he's on. Bouncing about the place. I can't remember all the other characters, but I think they were all blazing. The Magic Roundabout. And I used to love it. Do you know, as a kid, all that went right over your head. You were just looking at characters. You didn't know that it was anything like that. Now it's a good laugh looking back. But sometimes you watch these kids shows and you're like, aye, somebody's been at it. Blue, I don't know, is that like Blue's Clues or is that something else? See, it's Miss Rachel for us. Miss Rachel does my bloody head in, but the Wayne loves her. Miss Rachel. Oh, I don't know many times I'm lying in my bed and I'm trying to go to sleep and all I can hear is dee 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 banana phone, banana phone, banana phone. Dee 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 banana phone. And all that's just going through. I'm going, oh, stop singing it, stop singing it. Put it in, put it in, put it in. All these kind of things. I'm going, oh. But he loves Miss Rachel, so I've got to bloody watch it. But yeah, I sit here like that watching, going, I don't know what's going to happen now. What one's going to sink and what one's going to swim? I think they'll both sink. Yes, CBeebies. Oh, CBeebies. I remember my kids loved CBeebies. They used to watch Tots TV. That was one. Yes, Pip with the banana. One skin, two skin. Yes, I've seen it. And they're going, I want to play with my plonker. I know that. And it's a guitar plucker. That's it. It's a pluck. I want to play with my plucker. And they're going, Jane's got some nice maracas. I'm like, they don't want it. They don't want it. I've not, Catherine. I'll need to watch that. The Irish Postman. I'll need to watch that. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, Pat feels he's a really lucky man. And Fireman Sam. Oh, here I drove by the fire station the other day and they were coming out in their wee fire engine, and I was like, oh, hello, boys. Or girls, as the case may be. Hello there, fire people. I'll need to look it up, get a wee laugh at it. So I'll be back tomorrow, guys, but I'll be a wee bit, well, I'll probably be a wee bit later. It'll be tomorrow afternoon, I'll be on to seas. No flavouring. Sober Saturday, that'll be the name of the stream. Sober Saturday. Just me like this, without my flavouring. And I'll give my members all a shout out and etc. What I usually do. There's a video going up in the morning for yous, and I've done a nail polish sorting video that's on Wednesday. But I'm going to try and do my live streams a bit more, even if I've got the wee fella, if I can come on and talk to yous for a wee 10, 15 minutes once I've dropped him off, because I miss yous all. I do, and you know, I don't like it that I can't talk to you, so I'm going to try and make a point, even if I've got the wee fella come on and talk to you later on at night. Maybe in my bed. Here, that's it. We kind of bed chats, and I'll just be like, watch me sleep. So I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you all again for being so kind to Amanda. I really appreciate it. Saila, I hope you have the most amazing birthday. Carolyn, I'll be singing happy birthday to tomorrow. And I love you all very, very much. I'm going to give you a big kissy now. Bye, everyone.